Hi, I'm Ira Sokol, ergonomic consultant for All Seating. Let me take you through some basic ergonomic principles to help make you as comfortable and safe at your workstation as possible. So let's begin with the chair. Whatever chair that you're sitting in, make sure you've gone through all the adjustments that you have on your chair to best support your body. I often find that people have adjustments on their chair and they haven't taken the time to adjust them. You want to make sure you sit all the way back in your chair and let the chair support your spine. Your feet should be flat on the floor, your knees in line with your hips. You want to sit up tall using your abdominals with your chest open and your shoulders down and relaxed. So let's talk about keying. The height of your hands is crucial when you key, because if your hands are too high, they make the shoulders tense, which in turn causes the neck to tense and can cause neck issues. So when you're keying, you want your arms to be at a 90-degree or even a little bit more open angle. If you have your legs up on the back of your keyboard, make sure those are down. People often do that. If you have a keyboard tray that allows your hands to go in a slightly negative position, that's great, because you want ideally to have your fingers slightly below your wrists when you're keying so that there's no wrinkling in your wrists. You want to align your keyboard so that the B key is almost in line with your belly button and square right between your shoulder blades. When you mouse, you want to mouse in what's called the V space. And the V space is when your elbows are right by your sides, touching your body. And then here's a V of an area where I can mouse. So let's go to the monitor. The height of your monitor is really important. You want to have the bridge of your nose in line with the top of the text of whatever program you tend to use the most. The goal is that you're not straining your head to look up at the monitor or dropping your head down. If you wear bifocals and you look through the bottom part of your glasses, you might have to have the monitor a little bit lower, or reverse. If you tend to look through the top part of your lenses, then you might have to have it a little bit higher. The distance of the monitor should be about arm's length away, which is about 22 to 24 inches. You also want to center the monitor directly between your shoulders. So ideally, you are looking straight on. You're not turning your head right or left. You're not looking up. You're not looking down. And you're keeping in your neck in a nice neutral position with your earlobes right aligned over your shoulders. To avoid glare, if possible, you don't want to have a window directly behind your monitor or in front of your monitor. To help with eye strain, it's great if you can look out a window, stare way off into the distance at something, blink your eyes a few times. And also closing your eyes for a few minutes can be a great way to help relieve eye strain. For the other things that you use frequently on your desk, you want to try to have those within easy reach so you're not constantly moving and reaching. One of the worst things you could do is this, cradling your phone. Think about what that's doing to your neck, overly contracting the neck muscles and causing unnecessary tension. So if you can, use a headset or use your speakerphone. If you have lower back issues, it can be helpful to have your feet up on a footrest, because that can help relieve pressure on your back. Some important tips for your daily work habits. For every 20 minutes of keying, take your hands off of the keyboard for just 1 to 2 minutes and do something else, do an alternative task. Taking consistent, frequent breaks is so important. It's easy to get lost in your work, and it might help to set an alarm to go off on your computer or your phone to remind you to take breaks. There's also some apps that will do that. For every hour of sitting, get up out of your chair, take a walk around the floor that you work on. Drinking water is also so important for your health. Think about filling a 32-ounce water bottle at the beginning of the day and then refill it at lunch. Water helps to lubricate your joints, and it also helps to make sure you get out of your seat more. Once you start paying attention to your body, to how you work, to how you sit, having good body mechanics will start to feel like your new normal, and you'll catch yourself if you go back to old habits. Like anything new, take it one step at a time. Give yourself time to get comfortable. Just start paying attention to your body. Keep how you're working and sitting in the forefront of your mind, and you'll eventually notice that you'll be sitting better, using your muscles more, or taking breaks when you should without even having to think about it, and you will feel so much better.